EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston in the G Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll weave his way up, all the way up, a few yards shy of midfield.
But that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 13 yards there offset some of the penalty yardage as it's 2nd down.
Hey, gotta go.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. So the same tandem connecting on back-to-back throws to start the game.
And maybe throwing the scouting report off just a little bit. That's not exactly what they think is going to be their #1 receiver, but he's producing already early in this game.
A first carry now for Jordan Howard. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with 1st downs on each play.
He leaves this one for Howard. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Able to find Shaheen here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They get 6 yards going for it on fourth, and now it's 1st and goal. Now it's Trubisky. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll toss it to Miller. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Down! Blue 80! Blue 80! Tiger!
To throw on 2nd is Watson. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there.
Richmond! Hey! Blue 80! Blue 80!
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out.
Come back! Come back! Tiger!
Out of the gun, Watson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Tiger!
They are going for it. Here's Watson, and this is caught. Demaryius Thomas. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Come back!
Watson on 1st down, and that is incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
Tiger!
Back to the air. Watson on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Griffin. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
He finds his target, Fuller. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. On first down, Watson. Throw left side, complete. It's Fuller. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Come back.
Watson looks to throw again. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They get it to him running left. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on third and goal. Back to throw, Watson. That's complete right around the 8. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. Here's Watson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't look up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Bears will get the football back. And by the way, I need to pass along a reminder that our ladder for the Madden Challenge
I caught that in it. That's a touchdown. They robbed it with a damn touchdown.
The prize pool for the Madden Challenge, folks,
I could not believe that shit.
$190,000.
And who wouldn't want to participate in something where you could get a piece of $190,000.
That's what I'm wondering.
Get in, get it done. Let's have some fun.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight
I
end.
cannot believe I got robbed.
Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining.
I caught that in the middle,
one.
right in the middle of the 8, and they said it was on the bounds.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete.
Hey, cheating. Man, fucking cheating. I'm not fucking on to it. Touchdown.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Trubisky now off the bootleg. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin.
Hey, I got robbed in the last possession. And I fell down. I clearly caught it. I clearly caught it in the end zone for a touchdown. They said I was out of bounds. I caught it in the middle of the 8.
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10.
Okay.
After the interception, here's Watson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Come back, come back. Do jet.
From the 50, it's Watson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
That's bullshit.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Adrian Amos, the same.
That was bullshit.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before the break, Watson. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it.
How in the fuck you catch the ball in the middle of the end zone and you're called out of bounds?
In the 2nd
Stupid.
half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And here comes the Texans now. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Well, let's see what his offense
That was bullshit.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. On second down, here's Watson. Steps away to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Oh, man.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Come back, come back.
They're going for it. It's Watson.
Oh, my God.
Getting a hand there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? You want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
They go counter with Howard. And he's got some space here. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
He'll get it up the middle. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Did your high school have that same push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. What did they lose, 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
3rd down and goal now. And this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Here's Trubisky. Under pressure. He's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. DJ Reader. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
That's where I should have 7 points. I should have 7 points. I don't know how the hell you catch the ball in the middle of the end zone and don't get credit for it.
And trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins.
Can't believe I missed Hopkins on that 4th
down. To the
down.
35-yard line. Quick slant there gets him the 1st down. 6 yards on the play. Now a 1st down throw. Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Watson now to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
First down, it's Watson. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. From the red zone now, Watson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Here's Watson.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a dreary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage. Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and get your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Should have a touchdown already.
And they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. A looming decision to make on
catch the ball after 8.
7, but first
it's
things
8 out of
first,
bounds.
they need to score as they come up on first. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins taking it in. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Out of the gun, Watson. Forced out to his left. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Trubisky dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Back to throw. Out left to Shaheen. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
A good run by Jordan Howard. And now another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. He's back to throw. Throwing is incomplete. This defense making some plays right now, aren't they?
And they look like a group that really locked in before this series started. Read their scouting reports, got back to reading their keys, and playing with excellent leverage up front.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is
intercepted.
The linebacker, Zach Cunningham, there defensively to make that play. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to take the lead here in the final minute.
Oh!
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Man, it is a cruel game sometimes, as evidenced by that kick right there.
Yeah, this game has no remorse at times, does it? I have a feeling that when this left his foot, he thought he'd given his guys the lead. But that ball just kept moving on him. And in the end, You heard the sound, and he's denied by the goalposts.
Reset.
Throwing now, Watson. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it
three
away.
timeouts.
Actually, a pretty good
Use
job
another.
of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
I don't have to snuck the ball.
Black down in our belly.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You
I certainly
loved
did.
the defensive.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston. EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. First and 10, it's Trubisky being chased out left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. J.J. Watt in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A first down carry now for Miller. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Richmond. Come back.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Griffin. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Target.
On 4th down, Watson. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now Trubisky to throw. Forced out to his left. Finding Gabriel complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's second down.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, ball's out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. You got to find a way to get back in sync.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On third down, Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and I think the offense got it back. They did. Inside the 10-yard line, they avoid disaster. Throwing here, Trubisky. Staying on his feet. Flush to his right. Christian Covington in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Let's see what they draw up here. Third and long following the sack of Trubisky. Now it's Trubisky. Buying time to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Bernardrick McKinney in there again as this offensive line is in tatters. 3 sacks in 3 plays. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And this Texans defense stands tall.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. You know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Richmond. Tiger.
They go play action here on first down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Come back. Hey, green, they're down.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson steps away. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First catch there for Thomas. It's a first down. First down throw, Watson. Got an open man, it's QT. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Richmond.
Here's Watson now on second down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
To the air yet again, Watson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this one in for a touchdown. Lamar Miller from 3 yards out. And the Texans are in for 6. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Watson looks to throw again. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, next time. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Now Trubisky to throw on second. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
22! Back 22!
On first down, Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll find QT on the right side complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 39 that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the red zone now, Watson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again is Watson. That's caught. It's Thomas. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Again, it's Watson. He may try and run for the hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. This is Cohen on the toss. Oh, good move. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 40. Faking the give. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the pressure just couldn't get to him that time. They forced him out to his right, but he held his poise, surveyed the field, Didn't find anything he liked, and then took off and picked up a nice gain.
On second down, here's Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Griffin. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards in a first.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Richmond. Tiger. Come back.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He finds his man Griffin. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Jordan Akins taking it in from a yard out, and the Texans will extend their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Out of the gun, Watson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those 2.
Out left to Shaheen. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. That one goes for 24 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Play action. Now Trubisky on the move to his left. And bulldozing his way through. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
That's bullshit.
Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 52 yards. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A shotgun snap for Watson. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd is Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Griffin. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together.
Watson now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Read the line! Read the line! Richmond! Check 4! Tiger!
From the gun, here's Watson. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back 22! Back 22! Tiger!
Watson looking to throw on 2nd down. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Working across midfield inside the 45. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To throw is Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he fires one incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On 2nd and 10, Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Again, it's Howard. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Coaches always tell their players someone's got to make a big play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing play, a turnover forced, and we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, a pick six, fourth quarter, that is a game changer.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives them the lead, eluding the pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now Watson to throw on second down. And he hits his man on the out route. Demaryius Thomas. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Flush to his right. Open man is QT, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Catch here, left side, Thomas. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Back to throw. And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Demaryius Thomas, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2. Watson. And he's got it.
So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. He's back to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Back to throw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They run. This is Cohen. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Trubisky will throw. They'll roll him out right. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Throwing now is Trubisky. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Come on, gotta go.
Here's Trubisky. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now it's Trubisky. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Trubisky to throw, and this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Caught left side Hopkins. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Come back, come back.
Now Watson. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Thomas the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Adrian.